Hi guys, my name is Rose Serpent and welcome back to today's video. There's a couple of serious topics that I want to talk about today, along with some other stuff that'll answer some questions about things. First and foremost, over the serious topics that are going on in the world. Right now, everything seems like it's going to hell, and for some people, it probably is. Well, for most people, actually. And I just want to say that even though we're in the middle of a pandemic and even though people are fighting for their rights right now and fighting for equality and all of these things that are going on in the world, I want everyone to know that it's all going to get better. This isn't a permanent situation. The plague, as I like to call it, will end. Everything comes to an end at some point. Along with the protests and all of this stuff, I don't think it's going to come to an end in a bad way. It'll end in a very good note, I'm sure. With how the world is right now and how we've been evolving and moving forward in life, I'm sure that everything will turn out okay, and a lot of the people that are out there will go home safely again someday. And people will be equal across the world. At the very least, hopefully in my country. But some of the other, if you hear weird sounds, also, that's my dog. Yeah. Anyways, but some of the topics I want to discuss that would answer some questions are, for first, is why don't I do live streams anymore? The reason why I don't do live streams actually isn't because I don't enjoy doing them or don't have the time to do them. It's actually because my internet doesn't reach the office to do it. So if you don't know, I live in a townhouse that has 2 floors basically. It's a thin house with 2 floors. And in my house, the internet router is in the living room, so it's on the complete other side on the first floor of the office. Now, what I was told by my internet provider was that it would reach upstairs just fine. Well, even in the bedroom upstairs, which is just above the living room, it doesn't get as good connection. And I could move to the kitchen to do things, but one, it's in the way of everything going on. The office and the bedroom are more of private areas where I'm not in the way of my boyfriend, and he does live with me, so I don't want to be in his way. And I'm not in the way of the movement of the house, meaning I'm not taking up XYZ space, which is usually living space for guests, him, or a kitchen space, where you need all of that space to cook or store things, because our house isn't, it isn't as great as one would hope. But the main reason why is because I don't get good internet connection in the office, and so that's why I don't want to have to deal with that crap again. I tried once, and then my streams were shut down constantly and re-upload and then shut down. It was just a nightmare, and so that's why I haven't done any streams in a while. The next question that probably is going through everybody's minds is Far Gone back? No, not fully. Sometimes I want to actually complete the story because it's a story that I worked hard on. But it's not actually coming back fully. You may see snippets every now and again that tell the story, but for the most part, no. I'm sorry to say that, guys. The main reason why this video came back is because I wanted to finish up some old projects. So I'm going through trying to clean out my computer basically, and I'm looking at unfinished projects that I had done, trying to complete those and put them out or delete them and get rid of them. So it's one of the two. So this project actually made it on the list of I'm going to go ahead and complete this and put it out there. So some projects you guys might not ever see because I'm probably just going to delete them. I don't know what else to tell you on that one though. Another question which has probably been, why didn't you upload for the past 2 months? I got really busy, to be honest. With how the government shutdown happened, not the government shutdown, but the shutdown on my state happened, I ended up actually kind of being busy, and which you wouldn't think I was, considering that my job I still had a job, I was still working, and I was able to bring my computer with me to work and everything, but there were still things that I had to do, and it wasn't as much work as before, and it still isn't as much work as before, even though we're reopen again. Um, but it was just a lot of, I can't just focus solely on my art, so then I don't want to do it because I have to focus on my surroundings as well. Even though I was allowed by my supervisor to draw, I couldn't, just focus on that and not be able to, focus on everything else. Um, let's see. But my next reasoning would have to be the fact that I've been, like many people, facing depression due to the shutdown, due to everything being closed, not being able to go out and do things, feeling like you can't socialize with people, feeling, just feeling isolated, basically. And that's a very familiar feeling to me, considering where I grew up and how that actually makes me feel all the time where I grew up. Let's see. But yeah, depression ended up playing a huge role in that. So, outside of all of those situations, yes, I am hoping a lot to get into a new routine because my boyfriend is officially moving in. He wasn't fully living here. He wasn't living here full time or anything. He was just here during the school season. Now he's got a job in our city and he's going to school. He's not living on school campus or anything anymore. So now he's living here full time and not part time anymore. So now I gotta just find myself a routine that I'm comfortable with because I don't actually like sitting and drawing or recording videos or something when somebody can just walk in on me. That's one of my least favorite things to do or have to deal with. It's embarrassing as all hell. Probably because I don't like judgment of other people. A lot of times people will come in and be like, this doesn't look right or this doesn't look right, and I'm nowhere near done with the fucking thing. You, you just don't do that. Nobody does that. You don't do that to an artist when they're not even done with the project. And to everybody listening to this that do that, screw you. You are a jerk. Don't do that to artists. It's one thing to, look at it and be like, oh, that's really cool, But it's another to be like, yeah, this doesn't look right. And they're nowhere near done. Leave them alone. But anyways, I'm going to try and be back. I'm trying to work on a routine, trying to get my health back in order and work balance with everything. And my cat is laying on the AC vent, so everything is good. We're just going to try and get there. But as always, guys, I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.